Very pleased to have Brian Burg, assistant coach, Texas Tech, runner-up for NCAA National Championship, former NJCAA student athlete and coach, and Steve DeMeo, the head coach at Northwest Florida State College, who made a run at some national titles here the last couple of years. And just want to have a chance to talk to them briefly. They're in town for the Next Chair event that's hosted by UNC Charlotte and put on to really help college coaches. So glad to have them in town. And Brian, tell us a little bit about yourself and your pathway in the NJCAA.
Well, I started my college career playing at Cisco Junior College. I played for Coach Ronnie Hearn in 1998, played through 2000 before I ended up going and playing NAIA basketball in Iowa. Funny story, I think the program, well, basically those 2 years were basically two of the best years I had in college basketball. I had a chance to figure out who I was, play against high-level competition, guys that were moving on to the Division I level, and really molded myself not in a high-level player going to the high major level or Division I, but more along the lines of my passion to become a coach. Those 2 years were monumental. Also had the ability to become a junior college coach right after grad school. I was hired by Brian Marceau, the head coach at Garden City Community College. I spent 1 year there under Vic Trilly as the athletic director, and Coach Marceau gave me the opportunity. And I think from that ability to coach. Starting off my career, you have to wear so many hats.
Yes.
And I think it gave myself a number of skill sets that I still use today, but it was one of the greatest 10 months I had working there at Garden City. After that 1 year, I ended up going to Western Texas College, which is a tradition-rich program. It's where Nolan Richardson was at, Mike Mitchell. But we restarted the program, so we had both a JV and varsity. Had to sign a lot of guys in 1 year. Really got my, I guess you could say, my hands in the dirt trying to find some players to fill out a roster. Spent 1 year there, and then that springboarded me into an opportunity to work for Kermit Davis at Middle Tennessee State, who is a JUCO guy as well.
Absolutely. We appreciate that. Coach DeMeo, tell us a little bit about, a lot of our fans and NJCAA supporters know about you on the basketball court, but tell us a little bit about this experience so far and being back with the NJCAA for these years.
Well, my first job was at Queensborough Community College in New York City. And I was the head coach of Bronx Community College and Monroe College, which is in the Bronx. So my roots are really junior college. Getting back to it at the Northwest Florida, it's a high level. Dealing with assistant coaches like Brian and head coaches from national ranked programs coming to recruit our guys has been a really good experience for me to reconnect and network a little bit. But what this experience really has done for me is really made me a better coach. And as he said, he wears a lot of hats. Imagine how many hats I've worn. I've been doing this for about 12 years at the junior college level. So, between recruiting and coaching and dealing with administration on campus and off campus and being involved in events like this, it's really springboard to me to give me an opportunity to become, a better coach and I think a better person.
Yeah, just this year I was watching a game and Fran Fraschilla gave you a nice shout out on ESPN one night about being one of the elite junior college coaches, and we just try to remind people that opportunities start here, and that's what it's all about. And Brian, just tell us a little bit about the success of Texas Tech and how the NJCAA world played any part of that success for you guys. I mean, just being that short of a national championship and all the success that you guys brought this year.
Well, I think it had a huge impact. The NJCAA, if you look at our staff, we're junior college guys. Mark Adams won a national title at Howard. Coach Beard coached at Seminole as well as Fort Scott. Coached at Garden City and Western Texas College. But those experiences allowed us to have, I think, the skill sets, and I think we're taking some of the model that we had from our junior college days and basically bringing that over to Texas Tech. And then we're also recruiting transfers. We also recruit junior college guys. I think we, not to sound arrogant whatsoever, but I think we're humble guys that just put in a hard day's work. And I think that's the model of a junior college coach. I think we've had success due to bringing in transfers, guys that can buy in, and us coaching at the junior college level. You have players for 1 to 2 years, and I think that's a skill set that you have to have at the Division I level. If you're going to bring in guys that either sit out or junior college transfers, you have to know how to coach them. And I think Coach Beard is one of the best in the country at doing that, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Absolutely. So, Coach DeMeo, one word or one phrase that describes the NJCAA for you. What is that?
That's a tough. There's a lot of words, but opportunity really is. I think young men who come in, we get guys. Everyone's like, "How do you get your guys?" I mean, it's a million different ways, but either people come to us with social issues, academic issues, or they want to go to a higher level, play basketball. And like, I think that door opens for them. It opens for my assistant coaches. I've got one of my former assistants, David Kiefer's now head coach of Southeast Louisiana. I've got 3 assistant coaches now at the junior college head coaches, 2 at the junior college level, on men's side, 1 on the women's side. You know, it opens doors for everybody. It really does, and I think it's a great experience because you have to do so many things. You have to participate in so many events, and you have to wear so many hats, as we said before. But as soon as you wake up till the minute you put your head on a pillow, you're working for your team and you're working for your program.
Absolutely.
And there's not a lot of support. It really isn't. And you're doing it yourself with your assistant coaches and maybe some administrators too.
Absolutely. Yeah. I continue to tell people the best part of the NJCAA are his people. Whether you're a student athlete, a coach, or a trainer, an
Sure.
SID,
Sure.
an athletic director, the best part of the NJCAA is people. The passion
Sure.
and what comes out is just extraordinary. So I just want to thank both of you for taking a couple minutes. Any last words you'd like to add before we kind of close out?
I'm a JUCO guy, through and through. I take pride in that. NJCAA gave me an opportunity to play at the collegiate level, also coach, and I'm very thankful for that opportunity. If I'm ever fortunate to become a Division I head coach, I'm going to sprinkle in some junior college guys because they know what it's all about. They know how to get their hands dirty, and they have great skill sets that carry over to winning at the Division I level too.
Well, thank you again. Like I said, being the best part of the NJCAA, it's people. Congratulations on an amazing season and an amazing career this far.
Thank you.
Any last comments from you, Coach, about living the dream with us here at the NJCAA?
Well, you know, we keep working at it, just keep chipping away, and go Raiders.
Thank you guys very much. Really appreciate your time.